Power 98.7.
0861987000. You can also use that number, and the hashtag is PowerLife. Plenty of tweets coming in. Miss_PND saying Zewande, no words, poetry, truth, power. Sir Dudu Raul says the first poem Zewande shared, it's a big poem and I love it. Obakeg saying we are swimming in debt and we wade in poverty. The best poem I've ever heard in my life. So there we go, some feedback for you, Zewande. You'd like to share another one?
Because we are kind of running out of time, as you mentioned, I'm going to share a very short one.
Okay.
This one is also on domestic abuse, but it takes a different perspective.
Okay.
And it's part of a greater series of work as well.
This is Zewande Bhengu on Power Life.
Today, a woman walked into the salon, beaten. Plastic eyelashes peeling off her eyes weave in. Makeup applied to favor one side, teething. She still forgives this man who will never apologize. Peacekeeping. Being a hairdresser has taught me how to find and spring back to life your lost inner child. So with my shoving of my sleeves, I dive into her mind. And there I am, standing, trying to look as poised as I can in the midst of this manhandling. In my mind, I am untangling the twisted seams seemingly brushed under her dreams. I am unplaiting the stories weaved into her strands, my curious hands undressing her hideous mask, performing a menial task, attempting to hide the banging in her past. Beneath those shades and shards, having removed the mask, I found a goddess, a child of the universe, her eyes orbiting her skull, nostrils stressed to the sky, her skin filled with a rash of black holes passing thoughts of suicide. Her lips had only learned how to smile upside down. I had to pick its corners from the ground, nail them back onto her sides with kindness. I am not mesmerized, cause I've seen this house of shaded conspicuous stars before, screaming for attention, fencing woven in thorns. I have thrown windows and doors at its walls while she plastered foundation on her floors, trying to make up the mass scarring of a previous war. Pink painted cheekbones cover the remnants of a brawl, but I had removed this mask and exposed these pores, and now she sits while I comb stars out of her wool, and every kink feels like I'm stripping light off the moon. She has forgotten that her complexion is the only space the sun gets lost in. And when all is done, she stands there, wielding the fires of her inner child, wearing hair that defies gravity as a crown, golden eyes, bold and proud. She raises a fist into the sky, the universe bows and she speaks. Wathinta bafaz, wathinta mpokot, wathinta bafaz, wathinta mpokot. I'm crying.
How do you feel? What's happening with you?
I think because these poems come from a personal space, and every time I perform them, they always go dip back into the same river before coming back up. So.
You're incredible. Thank you very much for sharing your story, for sharing your poetry. Thank you so much.
Power 98.7. Now we're talking. We're talking. We're talking.